Now you can continue doing this at this controlled pace, or you can, the next time your torso's up, you let go, you catch it once or a few times. And we'll do a few more, your pace, up, or maybe you'll let go once or a few times. One more set of whatever one you're doing. Breathe in. And then we're going to push back, a child's pose. I'm going to offer the toe under. That feels so good on the feet. If you did any activity this weekend involving the feet, hiking, running, walking, that'll feel good. Heel straight up and down if you can. Really good. Lower back down on the belly. We're going to take some, again, this time the belly down with the hands either beside you with your hands palms facing the floor, or interlaced. Choose 10 and keep lifting up. 8. These are really helpful because you're using just your back. You're not letting your hands help you. Relax for a moment, and if you are in an interlaced position, switch which hands on the outside. Here we go. Come up, feel your shoulders open. Even whatever variation you're taking, feel your shoulders open. Feel your upper back lift. Breathe in. And then relax there, and we're going to do one called breaststroke. Now the breaststroke, just make sure your space is cleared. Swim your arms out, and then lift up your back. So you're taking a breath of air every time. Now you can make the legs do a little flutter kick if you'd like a little extra. The legs continue to flutter. Your upper body is lifting without your hands hitting the floor. So we're building that back strength, which is so good for helping the spine density and to keep the back upright, not let it get folded over. All right, one more here. Let's do bow pose. Reach for your ankles or your feet and see if you can lift up. Now, if it's only one foot, don't worry, we'll do a second set. 10. Oh, that looks great. 9, 8. Recover for a moment. We're going to do it again. Inhale, come up. 10. Good. 3. Yeah, 4, or a second set. Nice. There you go. Hold. Breathe. When you breathe in, feel yourself come up, but there's no tension in the neck. If you need to, shake it out. And then exhale, let go. And this time do a child's pose. I'm going to offer knee wide. Your belly goes right down the middle so you can diaphragmatically breathe. Breathe in. And then we're going to go down to our forearms. Now we're going to do a little plank dolphin pattern. So if you like to use props, this is a fine time to use it. You can also just do forearms on the floor, toes on the floor. Now you're going to lift your hips up. There's a good calf stretch. This is dolphin. Then you're going to go into a plank. Good. Then you're going to lift your hips up. And then you're going to go into a plank. Lift your hips up. Now feel the calf stretch. Let the heels draw to the floor and then go into a plank. And up, 4. Now our goal is 10. Lift your hips up. There's a calf stretch. 5. We have 5 more. And then 6. Check your neck. It should feel good. So 7, you're probably looking at your hands when you're in a plank. 8, you're probably looking at your feet when you're in dolphin. 9. And 10. Really good job. Now here's swan or sphinx. So something to stretch out your body. Breathe in. Nice job. All right, let's lower you to the side. Now this is a side plank. We're going to go into some lateral flexions right away. So feet can be stacked or staggered. You can also use a prop. Oh, let me grab my little forearm prop. So if your bone needs some assistant, go for it. Go up and over. Now our goal is to do 10. Do the best you can. Breathe in. Lift up your hips, but when you lower, you're never lowering to the floor. Your hips aren't lowering. 5. 6. Good. 7. Stay strong and stretchy. 8. Lift. 9. 10. Okay, that was great. Let's go to the other side. You can face the other way if it's more convenient, or me. elbow on the mat. Here we go, top arm up and over. Breathe in, lift up, 2, yeah, 3, 4, and that's a big stretch. So I like to try to touch the floor. 5 with that top hand. 6, the bottom shoulder blades down the back. 7, the bottom shoulders down the back. 8, lift. 9, 10, and then lower. Really good, nice job. Now you may want to prop on this one, so Cole, if you want your arc, you can use it, or if you want to put your hands behind you and do reverse table, Bitney, or reverse plank. You choose, come up. Good, here we go. Now what I like about this is the shoulder opener you get. Push strong, your hips lift. All right, hold, keep holding, keep lifting. Breathe, this looks great. 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, and then exhale, let it go. And we're gonna do a little hip opener. So I'm gonna put this under my ankles, crisscross applesauce, and just for about 10 seconds, see how your hips are this morning on each side. 10. Inhale, come back up, cross your feet the other way, and just hit the hips. Now, exhale forward, relax your hip. And 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then gently come back up. Now I'm going to release this block. We're going to do a little flamingo. So that's in a plank. You can take this on a prop or without. I'm going to offer forearms or hands. Take what you need. I'm going to do forearms. Now when you're in your normal plank, the flamingo is first right knee under and hold. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put the foot back. Now the left knee comes under and you hold. 10, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The foot goes back. Now right knee to left elbow, diagonal flamingo. 1, 3, 5, 6. Put that foot back. Left knee to right elbow. 1, 3, 6. And the foot goes back. And recover however you want. I'm going to take a child's pose, but you could do a restful sphinx if you want. And then we're going to take a side plank. Prop if you need. Now we're going to be taking our elbow to our knee plus a circle with our arm. So we're going to do 2 things. The pattern, forearm down, make sure you're secure. I'm going to do stacked. That's harder, but staggered's easier. So come up. Now, the top arm, we're going to do a circle together. See if that's what you want to do only. But if you want to add on a knee or just the elbow pull, you can. You got it, Betty. So you go up. That's it. 2. Good. 3. 4. Good. I'm doing a circle. 5 and then a pull. 6. Now 10 is a lot, but try it. And I'm just trying to make my arms up too. 7, 8. My head was falling. I got to lift it up. 9. Ooh, guys, you're doing great. Super strong. All right, that was great. Now the other side, so it's a circle, and then it's an elbow pull or an elbow and a knee, elbow to knee pull. So you choose. The staggered is easier, stacked is harder. I'm going to do stacked. So let's say you take one circle. What you'll do is either elbow or elbow knee. Try to make it a big circle. 2, 3, 4. Now after that, that was 5. Try to change which way your circle's going if you want to add one more cue. Forward, forward. I'm still accenting the back because I really like that feel, that stretch. One more. Hot dog. Super good, really good. And then either use a prop or do reverse plank or reverse table. So you get to choose, lift up, and there is a possible leg up. This is called leg pull. Good, that's a lot harder, yeah. Oh, you're using your wrist. All right, 4 more if you can. 2. Woo! And then lower down, guys, and we'll do a brief bound angle. That's where your feet soles are together. And press the inner thighs down. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Really good. And then we're going to go to our side lying. This is a different type of oblique. Different angles, so the obliques are involved, different plane. Take your take 10, take 10 of these double leg lifts. 2, 3, now feel this belly pulling in. 5, 6, go up a little higher, 7 than your mind initially tells you, 8. Now, optional, take your your top with your bottom, the upper body with the lower. 3, 4. Now do either lower, upper, both, or come up. So the coming up would be a banana boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hot dog. Let's go to the other side. We're going to grab water after this though. So take 10 double side leg lifts. The arm is your pillow for now. Lift up, feel this area. Neck is soft. Go up a little higher than your mind tries to tell you at first. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to be doing an arm move if you can. I need to move my orbit. 1, 2, a little harder, isn't it? Now if you need to use the fingers on the floor, 3, 4. Now we're going to do 5 more of something. I'd like to offer that you do a banana boat. 1, and then you fight gravity. You try not to throw your arms violently. See if you can control it. 2, 3, 4. All right, 1 more. And then 5. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. I didn't say it quick enough, did I? And 2. Good. Good job. Grab a sip. Terrific. We're going to do a little bit for the hammies. The belly's down. The hands are your pillow. Lift up both legs and try to tap them horizontally 30 times. Now flutter them about 30. Now with the leg flutter, if you would like to add on, we're going to start with a slowed down variation of swim. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. If you would like to add on, all the limbs come off the mat. And you can even speed it up if you'd like. Yeah, keep going. We'll keep going. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Check your neck. There's no tension there. Breathe in. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. Should feel the hamstrings. Get ready and take a restful, let's say child's pose when you're ready. I'm going to pull the toes under again. They were pointing on that last, so they might like a little stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. We're going to grab a sip. I want to offer a game of 21. That's going to be 21 planks in a row. You can do them with a prop if you'd like. You can do them on your forearms or hands. A prop under your shins makes it more demanding for your upper body. Now, when you're ready, we're going to start with the forearm down. That way it's even. So when you're down, this is number 1 in a forearm plank, and then you turn sideways, and that's 2. And then you go to forearm, that's 3. And then you open up to the other side, 4. Go to the front plank, 5. Open up. This is side plank, 6. And then you go to your forearm plank, 7. And then you go to side plank, 8. Stretch out that arm, both arms down, 9. Open up to a side plank, stretch out, 10. Good, everything's ta-da. Forearm plank, 11. Open up, 12. Stretch out through the hand. Forearm plank, 13. Doing great, over halfway there. Side plank, 14. Stretch out through the top hand. Front plank, 15. Feel the belly strong. 16. Forearm plank, 17. 18 is side plank. 19 is front plank. 20, and then 21. And then rest your pelvis, Sphinx or Cobra, or Swan. Hold. Breathe in. Inhale. Nice. And then exhale. We're going to turn on the side. Let your back be down. And let me give you a backup plan here. You can curl your spine, and you can do this anyway because it's great for the back, with a lumbar articulation accent 5 times. All right, that's the option, that's the main move, and the other is to do 3 roll-ups with your arms going overhead. You'll exhale and go over. Now remember, you can also do a bridge. You could mix it up. You could do 1 of each. 2. Yeah, nice. I like the one-legged 2. 3. And then the next is that you possibly add a neck pull, which is a hinge and you roll, or you can do one-legged bridges or 2-legged bridges. 3. 1 more. Hinge. And then take a full body stretch. Reach everything through your arms and your legs. And then come on up and we'll grab a sip. And we're going to take a little squat pose after you grab your sip, or if you want to take your sip while you're there, we're going to stretch out the hips and the back. Okay, so the possibility is modification is happy baby. The possibility is squat. Now notice how it feels. Your hands, I love the add-on of the wrist stretch if that serves you. Looks pretty even, guys. Yeah, that looks great. 5. I'm going to be offering. Now, if you're okay, you can send out a leg. Does that feel okay, guys? Let me just see. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, good. Now both arms come to the inside. Yes, good. You might even think, all right, I'm heading towards the forearms. You don't have to, but that's a neat trick, especially if you're going to later want to do a wrap. Yes, relax. 10, 2, really good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course, if you do want to do a wrap here, just because it's like, hey, there's a strawberry on the vine, I've got to eat it. There's your wrap. It's so fun. Ooh, nice. Woo! All right, just for funsies, lift up that top arm. I think this one feels good. It's like you're getting a nice rotation. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, awesome. Breathe, stretch, open. Okay, I like to let my hands help me to get over. So you can do this either way. I'm going to even use my knuckles just to show a modification. Now, your other, so I'm on the inside of that foot. Let me move this. Good. And then pretend, so both arms are on the inside eventually. Good, Betty. And then maybe you'll bend your elbows so you're coming down to your forearms. See if you feel that stretch more. Yeah. All right. You're doing great. Relax your neck. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Love it. 9. Now, the possible wrap is the left arm or the inside arm coming underneath the shin, the top arm going behind, and you're rotating up towards the sky as you lean forward so your foot's getting a good stretch. Breathe. Good. This is amazing. I am thrilled. Oh, no, you had it correct. You're right. Yep, you had it correct. But Betty, your right arm, instead of going under your booty, it goes on the outside. Nope. The outside of your shin. Nope. Try one more. Nope. Nope. Go the outside of your shin. So see where, yes. So your upper arm's on the inside, and then your forearm goes to the outside. Now let your forearm go on the other side of your ankle. Betty, try your right forearm on the other side of your ankle. But keep your upper arm on the inside. The right forearm. Yep. Yeah, lift it up. Watch this. Go to the inside first. Now you have to get it. Now the hand goes to the outside. So instead of going underneath your booty, that hand goes to the outside. I know, it's hard to see, right? So here I am, both arms inside. Now this arm this way. Yes, but you have to leave your shoulder on the inside of your knee. Yeah, so at least you're getting there. Come on back to this one, which is the Maldrasana. Now, without any hands, see if you can push yourself up. Let me see if I'm in view. I am if I stand back. All right, now let your blood pressure stand. Go back to your squat. Go in the middle. Ready? No hands. All right, then you're up. Now I'm going to turn just because it may be easier, but your right foot's forward, your left foot's back, your left shin lands so you're not knocking your knee out, and then you kind of whip your foot around. Now, without throwing your arms forward, see if you can put your right foot on the floor, push up. All right, now I'm going to change which my lead leg is, so left foot forward, right foot back, bend, shin down carefully, whip your tail around your right foot, and lower. You're on the floor or you're on a yoga block. Good. Exhale, push forward. Without your hands helping you the best you can. Nice. There you go. And push. Really good. All right. Now this is one-legged balance tree. So one-legged balance is one of those functional. I'm going to do, whoops, I touched the wall. I didn't mean to. I'm going to do a little bit of an arm thing here with movement. So you guys are pretty good at this. So go up and down. The hands go behind your back, then they go over your head, and then they go behind your back. You're doing great. So this is considered dynamic balance. That's one way. All right, that could be your pose, or if you want to experiment with taking 2 fingers around the big toe and then lifting it, that's another possibility, or even out. Now this hand almost wants to come out. 10, 2, keep going, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now get ready. See if you can, same foot. I just have to move so I can show you. 10, quad, good, and pull your ribs down and your pubic bone up. 8. Now what's going to happen is a dancer where your foot comes into your hand more, your thigh comes up more behind you. Ooh, keep going. I got to move away from the wall for this next. 10, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stay here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now best you can, warrior 3. Now we've been on that glute for a long time. This is a challenge. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'll be the first to admit some days are harder than other. Rule of threes, thirds, some days are harder. Okay, other foot, tree. Now this is normal, but the add-on possibility is go clapping behind or up and then behind. Breathe in, behind is a little shoulder stretch, isn't it? Yeah. All right, that was great. Now you're welcome to just stay here. This is a tree pose with the arms up, or one hand on the hip, 2 fingers on the big toe. The big toe is also holding on, so it's not just your 2 fingers on the big toe's kind of holding on to you. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, just do the best you can, 6, 7, breathe, 8, 9, whoa, quad stretch. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. I'm trying to pull my rib down and my pubic bone up. You're tall on the first 10. The add-on is dancer, where you push your foot into your hand. Now that angle behind you opens up. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you let go to warrior 3, 10, straight line if you can, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe in. Ooh, gently come back up. Now, we're going to do a qigong to mix it up before we do a crisscross applesauce sit down. You might want a yoga block underneath you, or just go down as much as you can. So if you'd like to, it's crisscross. So for me, I'm just going to put my right foot forward. You can do whichever one you want. Now, you warmed up your legs before you do this, like we did. Go down and up. Now it's up to you. Can you come to a seated? So my booty's on the ground, and then I'm going to push hard with my legs and come up. If you're pretty close, use a yoga block or use a foam roller. There you go. Or touch a finger or 2. That's okay. Now it's on the other side. Yeah, there you go. Just touch. That's it. And then you count like, okay, I had to use 1 hand or 2, and that's okay. Or hand to thigh. You know, you kind of count it. Nice. All right, we're going to shake that out. This is squat. So Utkatasana. Now, the knee wants to track with the second toe. Heart to me, so your booty is lower than your heart. So you're making sure you don't do this, right? So where booty is lower than your heart. Your heart's higher than your booty. Now try to think 50-50. Each leg has 50. Go a little lower if you want. Here's a neat trick. If you can touch, but try to make it from your booty being low, not your chest falling forward. So lift your chest. Fingers barely touch. All right, pause. If you care to add on, take an ankle to thigh, and I have to tuck my chin here to make it neck neutral. 10, 2, good. This is balance, but with the leg bent. It's also great for the quad, right, and the glute. 5 more, 4 more. Dip a little if you can. 3 more. I have a trick where I like to put my palms together and my elbows have to touch my ankle and my knee, or I try to do that. Now, other foot. Get ready. Shift. Heart up higher than your booty. Yeah, so you should see your heart is higher than your booty in your screen. 10. Yep, that's okay. 2. Good. Try a little lower by bending your knee. 3. Not by folding at your hips. 4. A little lower. 5. Touching. 6. Elbows touch the shin. Whoops. Keep going. 5. 4. You can try ½ an inch more if you want. 3. 2. Stand back up. Ooh. All right, shake it out. We're going to take a fabulous stretch called bow pose standing. One arm up. One arm up. Try to circle it so you get a stretch coming into it. All right, at first you're just standing. 10, quad, heel to booty. Push into your foot. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Try warrior 3 again. See if the second time through it's a little different. 10. Breathe in. gracefully come down. Other side, one arm goes up and around to your foot. One arm goes up and around to your foot. Catch that foot. Now at first you're just tall, 10, with your ribs down, 9. And add on a little foot into your hand. Yes, 10. Make sure there's room behind you if you're going into warrior 3. Stretch out your arms. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then slowly come back. Good job, guys. Take a sip. We're going to go into a little side plank. You're doing great. Come on down when you're ready. And if you're taking a side plank, I'll offer the forearm. We're going to thread the needle a little bit here. Stacked or staggered. Lift up your arm so you're stretched out through the top arm, and then rotate through your torso. Stretch your arm behind you. That's going to add time to your side plank, plus a shoulder chest stretch. Stretch your fingers back even when your arm's behind you, like someone's got your fingers pulling your fingers back. Good. 4, you'll feel a deeper stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch, and then lower your hip as opposed to the shoulder. You'd never collapse at the shoulder. Here we go. Now this is a big stretch as well as the plank. So I'm going to stack because it's a little harder. Lift up. Now inhale. I'm going to start back here. That feels so good. Rotate. Now go back beyond midline. Fingers reach back too, like someone's grabbed your fingers. 2. Reach back. 3. Keep going. 4. Back. Reach even through your hand. 5. Work those nerves. 6. Your hips look good. They're off the floor. 7. 8. 9. 10. And lower. Nice job. Take your forearms behind you. Take your shins up. Now at first, just take 5 of these knee bends in and out. We're going to try to lift up through our heart. So you're on your forearms. Then we're going to do a little diagonal. Take it to the left. Take it to the right. Take it to the left. Take it to the right. One more. Breathe in and out. And then when you're ready, roll your head all the way down. Awesome. Pull the legs in. Take the feet on the floor and lift and spread your toes. Curl your spine up and stay up where your hips feel level. So if you're not sure, put your hands on your hips. Take your right leg, lower, breathe in the right leg. So actually, just your right leg, your legs lowering by, it's called a leg pull, your hips are staying up. So we're taking 10 of these and work your foot. Really point, really flex. So we're working the nerves, we're working those ankle muscles that are responsible for balance. Your foot that's responsible for the trampoline absorption of your body. Now on the 10th one, that foot comes down on the floor for bridge. Check your hips. I had to lift mine a little. Now lift up your left leg and really flex and really point. Really flex and really point. Breathe in, breathe out. 4, and work your toes. 5, stretch. 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let the foot down, leave the hips up, lift up the right leg and point the toes. Now drop the hips down and up. Try to straighten your right leg like a hamstring stretch. 3, 4, 5. Now 5 with the toes pulled back on the right leg. 5, 4, working those feet. 3, glutes and hamstrings. Now the right foot comes down on the floor, realign your hips, lift up the left leg, lower and lift with your pointed toes. 2, 3, 4. Now pull your left toes back. Really try to work your shin here. Stretch through your knee. 3, 4. Your right foot pushes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to take a hip opener. The right ankle is going to get on the left thigh. Reach your hands through the window. And if you would like to rock your hips to help release the hips and the back, if you would like to move your ankle and toes, you can do that too. So relax your neck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hit the other side. Ankle to thigh, reach your hands through the window, stretch or catch your hands. Relax any tension. Now we'll add I like the rock, and then we'll add the movement of the ankles. So I like to think about 5 circles each way or so, and about 5 pointer flexes. You're spreading the toes. And then you're going to put your hands on your feet, and this is happy baby. So this will stretch out the hamstrings that we just did in bridge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now we're going to grab a sip, and then we're going to turn to the side. So this will help with bone density, and the hips are a really important area to get strong. So I'm going to offer that we're up on our forearm, but we're on our thigh still. So lift up. If it's too much, just go down to your line. But right here, you've got some tone. Point your toes. Now take the top leg and draw a circle. Now some of the circle goes ahead of you, and some of it goes behind. And what you're trying to do is keep this torso stable. You're not trying to let it go with your leg. It wants to, but you don't want to. 6, 7. Now we're going to pull your toes back. It's now through your heel. You're reaching. 8. Keep lifting. You saw even I sank. 3, 4. Good. 5. Try to lift this leg. 6, 7. Now on the 8, lower. We are going to use our arm like a pillow this time. The other leg goes ahead. Now the bottom leg you're going to point. Now lift up that leg higher than it might want to. 3, work that inner thigh. 4, this is great for balance. 5, 6, 7. Now pull your toes back. Really try to pull even through your pinky toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now to get to the other side, we're going to go belly down, and you're going to take 20 of those heel beats. Your neck can rest. Your legs beat together 20 times. Try 10 more. And then we're going to go to the other side. Now I'm going to turn because I want to make sure I see you. The forearm is propping us up. And this is our goal, to keep this lifted. Point your toes. Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep lifted. 5, keep this shoulder blade down the back. 6, 7. Now pull the toes back. You're going to try to pull through your pinky toe and do 8, 7, 6, 7. Now what we're going to do is take this arm down. It's a pillow. Your neck should feel no strain. The top leg's in a passive stretch. Point your bottom toes. 1 and circle. 2, 3. Good. 5. Try to lift high. 6 with no tension in the neck. 7. Now pull your toes back like you're even trying to get your pinky to your shin. Pull your knees straight, your knees straight. 5, 6, 7. Now belly down, hands on your face or cheek. So you've got this pillow. Lift up both legs. Tap 20 times. 10 more. Nice. And then we'll take a little child's pose to get out of that. Take a little child's pose. Press your hips back. And you can even bend your elbows here because we're going to do something for the triceps. So now you're just stretching the triceps a little bit. And then come on up. So this one is going to be a hands and knee. This is really good for the back, the spine muscles that protect you. If your knees aren't happy, grab padding and put that under the knees because we're going to lift up a knee. So right leg, left arm. Now pull your left elbow to your right knee, and if you want this harder, take your left shins off the floor. 8 of these. 3, stretch. 4, you can feel the balance challenge. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now when you go back to table, realign. Everything should feel like a flat table. Good. Right arm, left leg, no shins if you want it harder. 1, elbow to knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the pose here is Dhanurasana, bow pose, but in quadruped. So take your right foot. Now take your left hand and try to find your foot and then stretch it up. So everything on the floor is pushing hard. 10. Breathe in. Now lower that hand and that knee and reach your right hand to your left foot. Lift up. 1. Good. And keep pushing. 2. Breathe. And then child's pose with the elbow bend. And we're going to do a set of push-ups, and I want you to decide you can do them on the wall. You could do them on a piece of furniture in the slant. You can do them on your knees. I'll show that. You could do them on your toes if you want, but you're in a modified plank if you're doing them here. And then the other way is to do it all fours. Good. Bend your elbows and push. Good. And bend your elbows and push. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, that's it. 8, nice. 9, safe on the shoulders. 10, and recover by bending your elbows like we did earlier, like that child's pose plus the elbow bend. We're going to do a second set. We're going to do 8 this time. So again, find what's best for you. I forgot to show this is another modification, which is all fours like that, or you can come out like a modified plank. And we're going to do 8. So you do, I know we do forearms a lot for planks, but you do want a little stress on the wrist sometimes. So if you were to fall, they have some density, but the back of the arm is really critical for catching ourselves. 6, 7, and then 8. Nice. Now, a brief child's pose, but then we're going to do a forearm stretch. Come up when you're ready, and you can sit however you want, but take one arm forward and pull your fingers under. Great job, by the way. That was abs and triceps. Now, we're going to take the other arm forward. It's like you're offering the top of your hand. Pull your shoulder down. Pull your fingers under. Relax. Good. And then we're going to have a lie down with a band. So I'm going to offer a band because of the hamstring. So if you would like a band, I'm going to get one. Or you know, you could also use a Pilates ring. But take a tool if you would like. Put up that foot. Stretch out the hamstring. Really neutral this time, so basically one leg's pouring if you can down to the ground, that's psoas, and one leg's in a straight hamstring stretch. Now try to relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe in through your nose if you can. We do a 20-second hold here. Take the leg across the midline for about 20 seconds here. That's outer hamstring. Ooh. You might be able to lengthen your knee. You might not. Just listen. It's all good hamstring. 10 more. Just listen to your body. 10 more seconds. This next one is out to the side. You can make it a little bit or a lot. You just listen to your body, and we're going to do 20 seconds here. So I'm giving us time to transition before I start the 20 seconds. Try to relax those muscles. All right, we are going to take the foot up. That way you can just put the other foot in the prop and then lower your other leg down. All right, so this is a hamstring stretch, woo, and a psoas stretch, 20 seconds. Take it across, so it's like a lateral hamstring. That's where I feel the most tightness. It crosses the hip and the knee, so you might feel that more. And then out to the side, a little bit or a lot. You just choose, what do you need? And the other leg pours down. It's got a hip flexor stretch, 20 seconds. Yep. Let your exhale relax any tension. Go out 10 more seconds here. We're going to do a double hamstring stretch, so put both feet in that tool, that prop, and try to feel your hamstrings both stretching. Yep, toes pulled back. Need that. 10. 5. And now we're going to let that out. We're going to take a knee down twist. So one leg, let's say the left leg is long. The right knee is going to go across the body. Take your left hand and rest it on that knee. Your right arm can go out like a T or a Y. Release any tension that's in the back, the hip, the shoulder, the chest, the mind. Let's take 10 more seconds from here. And then let's go to the other side. So the one leg's long, the other knee's across. All right, the other arm's out like a T or a Y. Five, 4, 3, 2, and then gently come back up. And now you're going to take your feet a little wider than a bridge pose. Let the inner right knee drop down. And if you want, pick up your left ankle and place it on top. Good, arms are up. I like it like a T or a Y. Something that feels like a chest or a shoulder opener. Breathe in through your nose and feel like your belly expands. That's a diaphragmatic breath. It's also calming on the nervous system. Relax into it. And then take the other foot down and drop the inner left knee and pick up the right ankle and rest it on your thigh and relax into that. And then take a full body stretch, but we are going to end up getting our roller here. So take a full body stretch, and when you feel released, grab your roller and we'll do a stretch on it. So the body is long on the roller. So another way to say that is sacrum's on one end, head is on the other end, so you're kind of maxing out your roller. Arms are out like a T or Y. I like to add the bound angle here with the bottom half. This is an inner thigh opener. Now this is good for the posture. Try to let your exhales melt your body. Gently slide off to a side. Let your body stay down on the mat, and like a bridge pose, lift up for a moment and then put your sacral prop underneath. Or you can lengthen both legs out and then the prop's more underneath your glute area. That's a psoas. You can even put your arms like a field goal post here. Try to relax in the hips, relax your chest and neck. That looks great. Relaxing. Feel your low back decompress too. And then you can use the, take the block out or take the roller out, and you can use it for a prop for the wall or for a piece of furniture, whatever helps you get your legs up higher. Now, the low back also gets a release when you have this block or foam roller underneath your sacrum. So feel a decompression. Let your breath come in through your nose and let everything go. Get rid of any tension. Let this just be a time to replenish your cells, replenish your mind and your breathing. Breathe in fully through your nose. Feel your diaphragm expand, your belly expand. Let go of any tension. Now release yourself from the block or the foam roller and just take a moment to sit up. And once you're seated, we'll release any tension. We'll take a big breath up. Catch your hands if you can. Go into a little back side stretch. So this is a half moon, but seated just a little. And then go up and over. And once you get neutral again, we're going to bring the hands down into the heart, and we'll just notice that sense of peace and ease in the body, ease and peace in the mind. And notice the calm breath. That's our natural state of being. That's a state of peace and wellness. And we're going to just take a moment to entrain with that. And we'll set an intention for the rest of the day that we're going to stay closely connected to that sense of peace and wellness, ease. And anytime we feel ourselves deviate from that, we know we can come back to this sacred place, the place where wellness is abound. So with so much appreciation,